morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Alpha Day Trading. If this is your first time inside the Alpha Day Trading community, please take a moment to actually leave us a message inside the chat. Myself, other mentors, leaders, and other members inside the community would actually like to take a second to welcome you to the team. Yes, this is a pre-recorded video, so no, I do not wear the same polo every single day. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. You'll never know. And again, I just wanted to take a moment to welcome you to the team if you are new. And if you ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't hesitate to let us know. That's what we're here for. Now, if you guys ever notice any issues whatsoever with the community, simply refresh your browser and that will fix almost every issue. If you notice any issues with the stream quality, scroll down to the lower right-hand side of the stream, click the settings icon and actually set it from auto to 720 or to 1080p, and that will permanently set your quality so you'll never have any issues with the live stream. Now, if you still have any issues and you've refreshed your browser and you've already changed the quality, scroll down to the bottom of the chat room page, click one-on-one support, and actually send us a ticket, and we will be able to reach out to you immediately to get everything fixed. It is our main priority to make sure you guys always have the best experience while you guys are inside the chat. So once again, my name is Josh Howerton. Welcome back to Alpha Day Trading, and if you're brand new, welcome. Day one, baby. Welcome to the Alpha Day Trading community. We're so happy to have you a part of the team. We cannot wait to work with you. And if you ever need anything whatsoever, never hesitate to reach out. We are always here to help. Let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and dive on into it. Good morning, traders. What's going on? And then welcome back and happy. 1 second. Let me make sure I got everything up and running. There was a little bit of a delay. Let's make sure we're good. Okay, we're good to go. So yes, good morning, traders, and welcome back. It is a brand new month, and that means brand new opportunities and brand new profits. Welcome to July, baby. Woo! We are officially 6 months through the year. We're halfway through the year, and team, what an awesome first half of the year. I don't know about you, but I've been absolutely crushing it lately in the market. So far, the first 6 months have been extremely profitable. Yes, a couple break-even months, a couple choppy months, but overall, really great month, really great 6 months, and really great consistency and amazing profits. And I've been seeing awesome profits from you guys as well over in chat. We've been seeing amazing profits over on YouTube, and we saw some amazing profits yesterday over on TikTok for our free stream Wednesday. It was absolutely amazing. It absolutely fires me up seeing you guys locking in bigger profits than me and making consistent money in the market. That's what I'm talking about, and that's why we do what we do every single day. So with that being said, welcome to July. We got 6 months to go, and this month is going to be a fun month, team. B Moose, July 1st. Already up $400. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Starting off the month strong. Let's end the end of the year strong, guys. Again, July is going to be a fun month. Next Tuesday, right? The market's closed on Monday for the observance of 4th of July. So come Tuesday, we are officially kicking off our small account challenge preparation program. So again, if you want to get in early for the small account challenge, definitely go to the Alpha Day Trading, sign up, join the team. We're going to be kicking off our small account challenge preparation. We're going to be structuring the lessons live, doing those lessons live, really focusing on those small accounts, getting prepared for August 1st when we actually kick off our 2021 small account challenge, and we only have 5 spots left, team, right? We're capping the program at 100. We have 5 spots left, so do not miss the spot. One other thing that I'm thinking about doing, all right? You guys let me know. It's all about value. It's all about education. It's all about helping the new traders succeed. The reason we're doing this is we have 5 months to work together. From August 1st until the end of the year, we have 5 solid months to help you guys learn how to make consistent profits in the market. The goal is for you to come out of this program at the end of the 5 months and be able to start crushing it in 2022. You know how to trade. You know how to manage your risk. You know the setups, right? You are prepared 100%. You've had a solid 5 months of education, of learning, of generating consistent profits. So coming out of the gate in 2022, you guys are absolutely ready to go, absolutely ready to start crushing it, to have an amazing year. It's all, again, about education and providing unparalleled value. So one thing I'm thinking of doing is for everybody that enrolls for the small account challenge, I will also give you free access to the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit course. So not only are you going to get the chat room, not only are you getting live commentary, live streaming, access to my scanners, our video lessons library, the ability to book a one-on-one private mentorship session with me. And not only are you getting access to our small account challenge included in the membership, thinking about giving away free access to the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit course. 52 chapters, 20 hours of content. Take that trading to the next level. Again, the whole point of this program is to build you guys up, to turn you into great, consistent traders, and that course is going to really help you guys out as well. So, that's $500 in value. For anybody that signs up, I'm going to talk to my partner about it. Let's see if we want to do it, and if we do, you guys will get free access to the course, absolutely free, during the program. Again, you have 5 months to crush that course, right? So as long as you're a member inside the chat during the challenge, you guys will get free access to the course. And again, just another form of education to really help you guys grow into amazing, amazing traders. Again, that's my goal. I want to see each and every one of you that are in this program come out come January 1st of 2022, absolutely crushing it, making consistent profits, and finally taking control of your life and doing what you guys want to do. So I'm doing everything I can to make sure you're getting the most amount of value for the least amount of money. So again, if you're interested in that, send me an email. We have 5 spots left. Thinking about giving away free access to the course. Should definitely be some good stuff, guys. But with that being said, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and dive into what we have going on today. And let's start our July. And let's end this week on a strong note, team. I'm already up $238. B Moose in chat up $400. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's all make some profits today. So number one, we're going to talk about MEDS. This is number one on the leaderboard. MEDS is up 100%, trading almost 8 million shares on average. It trades 4, and we got 3 million in float. So again, low float, great volume, gapping up. Why is MEDS gapping up 100%? What's going on with MEDS? What's going on? So what we have is Big Y and Bonham Health signs telemedicine service distribution deal with Big Y Pharmacy. Financial details not disclosed. So MEDS, an integrated drug procurement, delivery, and healthcare platform, today announced that Bonham Health, a digital healthcare medicine or business subsidiary, has signed a telemedicine service distribution deal with Big Y Pharmacy and wellness centers within their supermarkets in Massachusetts and in Connecticut. I'm actually going to remove my stream so you guys can see these scanners as well. I always forget to do that. So we have some good news here over on MEDS. MEDS is a former supernova play. Man, I can't tell you how many times we've traded MEDS before. This stock has absolutely been a beast in the past. Here on the 10th of June, this stock had gapped up from around $4 to $6 and spiked all the way to $10.79. However, what's one thing you noticed about that day? It spiked, it ran, it ripped, but it gave everything back. So one thing we just have to be mindful of is that suggests we could see a big spike in the beginning of the day and possibly start fading on back down and close even lower on the day. Right now, we're gapping up huge. Right now, we're gapping up 108% in pre-market. I expect to see some profit taking. Then I expect to see buyers move in, push this up over $10, get it up towards around that spiking high from the 10th of June at $10.79. Then I look to possibly see it start to level on off and settle on down, as that is as a top target that a lot of traders are looking at to take some profits, is going to be that spiking high again from June 10th up towards around $10.79. So right now, MEDS, the only setup that I saw that I missed, I was on TikTok, I was typing up the order, I was trying to be a buyer at $8, I couldn't get my order out in time. I saw the flag into the 9 EMA. Look at that beautiful flag. Big move to the upside on increased buying volume, followed by a period of consolidation on decreased volume into the 9 EMA, confirmed volume over that high here at 816, boom, all the way up to 870, and right now trading at 929. So MEDS, it's looking good, but right now we're looking a little top heavy. We're losing momentum. We're losing steam, right? Big move, consolidation. Big move, consolidation. Not as big of a move, pull back. Little bit of a move, right? You kind of see how we have strong movement out of the stock, strong price action. And now we're starting to kind of lose that momentum, which leads me to believe that we're looking a little top heavy. We can start to see this do that rainbow effect, right? We start to see it look a little top heavy, starts arching, and then boom, starts coming on back down. So MEDS, I'm not going to buy this right out of the gate. The only reason I would buy this play, and again, we still have 23 minutes. So anything can happen over the next 23 minutes on MEDS. So we'll talk more about this when we're about 2 minutes from the bell. I would expect to see a little bit of profit taking. I'd expect to see a little bit of a washout long, and a washout long back down towards around 810 to 815 would be a solid area that I would want to get involved with MEDS. Right now, I'm not trading it. Why is that? I see that we're losing momentum. Right? Could we get a little bit of a pop? Yes. I don't think it's going to be a super big aggressive pop because we do look like we're losing that momentum. So right now, I'm not a buyer, right? I want to see the stock pull back a little bit more for me, maybe back down towards around $8. But again, we have 22 minutes until the market. Anything can happen. So we're definitely going to come back here on MEDS, as right now, MEDS is our #1 stock to watch for the day, right? This is our #1 play. All eyes, MEDS. Once again, low float stock. Good news, great volume, gapping up 103% on the day. #2 on the leaderboard, we have a newer IPO stock. IPO'd yesterday, that is CPOP. CPOP yesterday IPO'd around 1226, hitting highs of 34.87. What do we know about IPO plays? What do we know about IPO plays? They're high reward, but they're also high risk. These can move very, very quick. Again, this stock went from around $12 to $34 yesterday. CPOP is gapping up from $30, hitting pre-market highs of $60.12. So again, this stock's ripping, this stock's running, and I think we could see another big, great day here on CPOP. So if we really look at the chart, where is support? Well, the best support that we have is off yesterday's highs. That is the best level of support we have, is going to be back down off 34.87, right? 34.87 is going to be the best level of support on this play if it starts cracking, if it starts coming back down. Plus the VWAP's down there as well. So that helps suggest that we could see the pullback to the VWAP. However, if we break over those pre-market highs of $60.12, we can see it up towards 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, all the way up towards $100. So we have to just wait and be patient. Either A, we pull back to that 34.81 level, retest yesterday's highs, and start bouncing off that area for the next leg up. Or we break over $60 and we pull back and actually retest this level of resistance as new support to get that extra added piece of validation that, hey, we broke over 60. We pulled back. Buyers are respecting old resistance as new support. Let's get that validation. Let's get that confirmation, and then let's look to take that stock to the upside if we get that setup. But right now, we're not touching CPOP, right? There's no reason to get involved. We're too close to resistance, and we're so far away from our best level of support. That's what I call the uncertainty zone. Could it pop and run? Absolutely. Could it drop? Absolutely. There is no technical setup right now for me to want to get involved with CPOP. Either A, it pulls back, bottoms, we go long. Or it breaks, pulls back and retests old resistance as new support. We can look to buy the pullback for the next leg up. So right now, I do want to keep CPOP on high watch as well. This stock has a lot of great potential today. Again, high risk, high reward. New IPO play, this stock can absolutely tear to the upside. And we can honestly see upwards of $100 on CPOP. All right, so again, #2 is going to be CPOP. DBDB, good morning. Hit the like button. Good stuff like always. Definitely, everybody, hit the like button. Support the stream. Support the channel. Definitely subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's max those likes out like we did yesterday, guys. So again, #2 is going to be CPOP. All right, Moving on to number 3 on the leaderboard, we have ATHE. All right, so why is ATHE moving up? They filed Form 6K. All right, that's all. They just filed Form 6K on ATHE. This stock went from around 140, hitting highs of 250, just to really lose a lot of activity. Right? There's not a lot of interest. There's not a lot of activity in traders on ATHE. We can see based on the chart, it's been slow and steady to the downside. Where's all the action? It's on MEDS right now, right? If you got to think, if there's 100 traders in the market, where are 70 to 80% of the traders right now? Well, you can see that a good majority of traders, the mob, the majority of buyers, right? A large amount of retail traders, a large amount of traders are on MEDS, right? Maybe you got 5 of those 100 on ATHE. You can tell based on the chart. Maybe you have another 5 still looking at WNW. Maybe you got another 5 looking at CPOP and KTRA. But 70 to 80% of all of the traders right now are on MEDS. It's up 100%. It's a low float stock. It has good news. This stock, again, from $5, boom, right up to $9.29. Every trader's looking at this play right now. So until MEDS starts giving everything back, if it does, until MEDS starts to dump to the downside, if it does, we're probably not going to see these stocks, WNW or ATHE or BGI, really get a lot of hype. Could they move? Absolutely they can move. But again, where is every other trader at? They're on MEDS. So where do we want to be? We want to be where they're at. We want to be on MEDS. So again, our number 1 play out of the gate is MEDS, all right? But I did want to talk about CPOP. I did want to talk about WNW, right? You know, these are some other stocks that had moved pretty well here in pre-market. WNW has no news, right? I've scanned, I've looked, I've seen no news on WNW. Why did I short this play at 1035, right? My first short was right here off the highs. I thought it was going to hold the VWAP or the 90 EMA here. I cut the first short. It dumped. I got the 2-legged pullback short here. I locked in 238. So why was I even looking to short the play? Well, number 1, there was no news. There was no credible, valid reason for this stock to be shooting up that high without a pullback. This stock, literally, I was looking at it on the 5-minute chart. This stock went from around 837, boop, 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 all the way to 1030 without any kind of pullback. It ran over $2 without pulling back, right? And I also noticed that that 1038 was a decent little level here on the daily chart, right? Right around that spiking high, right? Right around that spiking high and right around some of these lows from the daily chart. So I was looking at 1035 to 1050 being a pretty good level of resistance. And that's why I was looking to short this play, simply because we shot up $2 into resistance without any kind of a pullback. And I was able to lock in $238. But right now, team, that's something that you have to be mindful of. WNW has no news. There is no credible reason to be moving on up. Is there a daily chart setup? Is there a technical setup here on WNW? No, there's absolutely not. So why is the stock gapping on up? I don't know. I cannot find any news at all. All right, so again, I can't find a credible reason for WNW, so you have to be mindful of that. The last time we saw a stock moving on up in pre-market, strong, aggressively, gapping up 20, 30, 40%, it failed and it dumped all day. All right, it never really got any hype. Right? Popped quick and then it dumped. Every other trader's looking at a credible stock. We have MEDS. It's credible. CPOP. It's credible. It's a new IPO. There's still activity here, right? ATHE is even more credible than WNW. All right. So again, ATHE filed a Form 6K. We have support at $2. The second we crack below 199, 198, boom, you're going to see it down towards around 175. We have a crack below 175 down towards around 160. If we hold above $2, we could see ATHE back up to retest those 250 highs. Anything over 250, we could see it at 283 and then $3 here on ATHE, simply off a Form 6K filing. So not a hyped up press release, not an awesome press release, but it's a press release, all right? What stock has the best press release here in pre-market? We have KTRA. I love when I see that a company reports top-line results from a phase 1, 2, 3 trial and meeting primary endpoints. So what do we have here on KTRA? KTRA reports top-line results from phase 2 clinical trials. Why is that important? From my experience in the stock market, guys, when we see certain stocks with certain keywords in their press releases, we can gauge how aggressive those stocks can be for the day, right? The higher the star, the bigger the moves that we could see out of those stocks. Those are the most hyped up press releases that get traders and investors really active and really excited with these plays, right? So phase 2 trial is a 2-star keyword to look for in a hot press release. So again, it's not a 4-star, it's not a 3-star, but we do have a hot keyword to look for in a press release. So again, we have phase 2 trials, right? So that's why we saw KTRA go from around 240 and hit highs of 333. Now, KTRA gave everything back, but where are we holding above? We're holding above support. Look at the daily chart. Look at your last little high, $2.47. Look at all these spiking highs over 247, right? So 1, 2, 3. 247 is a key level on this play, right? Why are we bouncing and why are we holding above 247? Because it's support. It's past chart resistance. Buyers are now respecting that daily resistance as new support. So right now, as long as we can hold above $2.40, $2.45, and we can re-break 262, guys, we have a lot of room back up to 330. Anything over 335 on KTRA, the sky's the limit. That's the high. That's the all-time high on KTRA. We could see it up to 4. We could see it up to 5. Shit, if it breaks over 5, we could see it rip and run to 10. The market's been hot lately. We've been seeing 200% runners. The market is just now starting to heat back up, team. If you think 100% is a lot, if you think 150% gainer on the day is amazing, wait until we see 2, 3, 4, 500% gainers, 1,000% gainers, 1,200% gainers. That's what we call supernova season. And I think supernova season's right around the corner. And I only think stocks are going to continue to warm back up, to hype back up. And the market's going to be very, very rewarding coming on up, especially for our small account challenge. So again, we have a lot of great activity. We have a lot of great momentum. We have a lot of great action in the market. KTRA right now, I would classify this as one of our sleeper plays. How do I classify a sleeper play? A sleeper play that has great news, good volume, low flow, that's not doing a lot in pre-market, right? That's a sleeper play. The second we see MEDS fall on off, the second we see maybe CPOP fall on off, right? What are traders going to think? Well, fuck, we had KTRA. Phase 2 trial, positive, low float, good volume. Let's go. We could see a mob shift. We could see a shift from buyers from MEDS to KTRA. And KTRA on the daily chart has more potential to really rip and run. Again, we have room back to $3.35 if we can re-break that 262. Anything over 335, play it every psychological resistance level. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 875, 10, right? We could see KTRA go in an absolute run today. But again, we could see it fade and dump. It doesn't have to run, but I'm going to classify this as a back burner sleeper play, right? So add it to your watch list. Understand it has great news. It's a low float stock. It has good volume, right? And if we see volume fade from another top gainer, we could see traders come back to KTRA and start to see this get some hype to the upside. So I really do like KTRA because I like the press release, guys. So KTRA, it's definitely on high watch for me. And I'm going to, say it's a little bit of a sleeper play. So we're going to watch KTRA. I think it has a lot of great potential over that 247, all right? We talked about that. We talked about W&W, no news, be safe, be smart. We talked about ATHE, and we can talk about BGI. BGI is number 8 on the leaderboard, but right now, it's just giving a lot back, right? It's not really doing too much. BGI provides business update, reopens all Ontario stores. So again, they're providing a business update. That's what got the stock ripping in post-market from around $2.35 all the way up towards around $4.50, right? Right now, it's just giving a lot back. The only thing that we have on BGI is the downtrend. So that's really the only thing that we could look at. I mean, we have support right there around 308, but what would that be intraday? What kind of pattern would this be? Let's go ahead and challenge you guys. Let's go ahead and test you guys, right? What kind of pattern could this possibly be here intraday? I'm taking the pressure off me for a second. Catherine, yes. Descending triangle. Now, let me ask you the next question, right? Descending triangles are a little funky, right? You see a descending triangle on the daily chart, it has different probabilities of when you see a descending triangle on an intraday chart, a lower time frame. Is this a bullish or is this a bearish setup on BGI? The fact that it's forming intraday, would you classify this as bullish? Would you classify this as more bearish? For those of you that were here during our descending triangle lesson a couple weeks ago, DBDB saying it could go either way. Anybody else? So from my experience in the market over 7 years, Corey nails it. All right. So again, from my experience in the market over the last 7 years, when we see descending triangles form intraday, we have higher probabilities of the stock cracking and moving lower. I wouldn't say 80-20. But I would say it's better than 50-50, right? I would say maybe like 60-40. More times than not, we see descending triangles crack and move down. It's like the basketball, right? It's the basketball, right? Imagine that you're on a cliff. Imagine you're standing up here. This is Josh right there, right? Standing on the cliff. Hey guys, whoop. And I got to get my hair. And I throw a ball. What's it going to do? Bounce. Bounce. Bounce, bounce, until it levels off, until it stops rolling. With stocks, it's not just going to level off. 60-70% of the time, you see it crack, right? So again, bounce, 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 right? Lower highs, flat bottom support. 60-70% of the time, descending triangles lead to cracks and a move to the downside. However, on the daily chart, when you see a descending triangle on the daily chart, for some reason, you typically see them break to the upside. It's weird, right? You would think descending triangles intraday and daily would kind of have the same criteria, right? The same odds. No, intraday, descending triangles typically lead to cracks. Daily charts, descending triangles typically lead to spikes to the upside, a break of that downtrend and a leg on up. So again, right now with BGI, we need to be mindful of that. Right now, we're starting to look like we have a little bit of a descending triangle. Now again, right now, it's a little too early to tell, right? It's a little too early because what if it cracks below 308 and puts in a lower low? Then it's just simply downtrending, right? But if we continue to hold 308 support and bounce into the trend line, come down, bounce into the trend line, come down, that's going to show us that, hey, that's a descending triangle. We should be more bearish than bullish, right? Again, more times than not, we get those cracks to the downside. So we'll keep BGI on watch, right? Definitely don't want to discredit this play. If this stock does get the break and the move on up, how high could BGI go? Well, it definitely can come back up into the 387s and retest those highs. We could definitely see it back up towards around $4.50. We have a break over 450, we could see it retest those highs at 543 there on BGI. So again, BGI needs to be on watch as well, but just be mindful that you're starting to form a little bit of a descending triangle at this point in time. That's what it looks like. Anything could happen. We still have 5 minutes to go until the bell. We just need to be mindful of that and play it safe and play it smart. Now I have two stocks that I want you guys keeping on high watch. All right, high watch today. Two back burner plays for possible mid-candle breakouts. We have CERE, ladies and gentlemen, possible mid-candle breakout formation. We have MRIN, possible mid-candle breakout formation here. So top two stocks for the back burner, baby, for some daily technical breaks. We have MRIN, we have CERE. One thing I want you to be mindful of as well is we may not see the pop today. What happened last week on ALF? We called this for the mid-candle. We were taking it the next day. I got out of it, still performed the mid-candle breakout, right? Big spike, mid-candle, an attempt with the follow-through. That was on a Friday. What do you know about stocks on Fridays? Sometimes we see short squeeze Friday, right? Traders not carrying their short positions over the weekend. Go ahead and add an extended weekend on there, right? You have a holiday weekend. Markets close Monday. If MRIN and CERE don't pop out of the mid candles today, but they still have a decent day and don't dump, right? We're still going to keep these on high watch for tomorrow for a possible big time move on both MRIN and CERE. So these are top 2 back burner plays, mid candles today and tomorrow. These can definitely lead to some big time gains like we saw on ALF, right? ALF out of the mid candle went from around $13 all the way up over 20, right? Again, it's supposed to be a blow off top play, right? The mid candle that pops blows past that previous high. So if we look at MRIN, if this performs the mid candle, right, we're looking for a pop up over, the highs of 18.75, maybe up to $20. That's a big time move, right? That's almost 100% from where we're at. That's amazing. CERE, right? Same thing. We'd be looking for a pop over that 30.99, maybe up to like 33.68. So I want you guys keeping CERE. Now, guys, want you keeping MRIN on high watch. All right. And then one other thing I want to share with you. Take everything I say. Where was I going with that? I have no idea. Anyway, when we talk about stocks, I was talking about lessons. Anytime we do a lesson, make sure you review the lesson. Make sure you watch the lesson. If you missed the lesson, they're always uploaded in the video lessons library. We talked about swing trades a couple weeks ago. That was our topic. That was our lesson. We mentioned CVU on Monday, right? So CVU. I threw this in alerts chat. Right? We have an alert box coming, team. So here in the next week, we will have an alert box. Tickers like this will go in their own separate room for alerts only. It's a read-only channel, only to be read, not to be posted in. I will post up my alerts. I posted up CVU on the... let me actually copy the whole thing real quick. It was on the 29th. Was that Monday? That was Monday, right? Was the 29th on Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday, right? We were talking about it. I remember a couple of traders over on TikTok. We were chatting about CVU, right? And I actually posted this up for you guys. 6:29 at 8:52 a.m. So Tuesday morning, CVU, looking at this for a swing trade, 78.6 fib retracement, consolidating above the daily trend line. I would be placing my stops under 320 with a target of 367. We just hit target. 2 days, swing trade. Again, I was making my entries around 325, guys. Right? And I was selling yesterday for about a 10% move on CVU. Into my first target, I went ahead and just took it all. Right? We're right into the 200-day moving average. I took it all. So that being said, it's important to be here for the lessons. If you're not here for the lessons, that's why we have a video lessons library, so you can dive back in and you can watch these lessons. Because again, we had this topic discussed about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, on swing trades and how we like to see the drops, consolidation, above support. We're looking to buy in when the RSI is extremely oversold after we get that week or 2 weeks along in consolidation. And that's exactly why I swung CVU for a quick 10% in about 2 days. So again, CVU hit target. If you guys were swinging that with me, awesome job. We made a quick 10% and we only were risking 2%, 3%. So it was definitely a good trade there on CVU. So with that being said, we're ready to rock. We're ready to go. We're going to have an awesome day. We're going to have a fun day. And we're going to have a profitable day, baby. Let's go. So right now, we're watching MEDS. We're watching KTRA, my back burner sleeper play. And we're watching CPOP, baby. We got that break over $60.18. Let's see if we can actually hold on up here. All right, so we're good, ready to rock and roll. Mark, I will answer your question here in a moment. I don't want to miss any opportunities. Again, we want to see if we have anything, but your question is, what is the difference between that and a bullish descending wedge? And I will give you a visual representation on what the difference is. KTRA, we're looking for the break over like that 260 to 265. CPOP, halted to the downside. WNW, no news. Play it safe. BGI, looking at that. CERE and MRIN. All right, we're watching all these. So right now, number one stock to watch is going to be MEDS. And right now, we're trying to hold above the 875 level. So here in about a week, we're going to have our signals chat. Every alert I post will now be separated from alerts. Alerts is going to be for news, for market updates, right? That's going to be our alerts tab. You're going to have a separate little tab. It's going to be a view-only room for alerts, and it will also have built-in SMS opt-in for notifications. So again, if you opt into that room, anytime I post something, it will be texted to you, so you at least get the alert that we're posting inside of the alerts room, right? That signals chat. So again, when you get signed in, you'll notice a new room next week. When you click the room, it'll brief you on, hey, do you want to opt in for SMS text notifications on this room? And if you decide to do that, every message that I post will be sent to you via text. All right, so I wanted to add a couple extra features that weren't requested, but a couple features that I think would be beneficial for you guys, especially for that room when we're posting swing trades like CVU, when we're posting stuff like MRIN for the mid candle, right? AMC for the flag break. I want to make sure that you guys are prepared and that you guys always get every single alert, every single play, every single opportunity. And Mr. Cole, Crypto Cole, is going to be jumping on the mic this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and he's going to be talking to you guys a little bit more about cryptocurrency, right? So I know we have some newer traders in chat. I know we have some traders that missed some of his prior lessons. I want to make sure that, again, that you guys are all up to speed if you want to start investing in crypto and what his top cryptos are. MRIN. MRIN starting to get a little bit of a pop here. All right, so MRIN starting to get a little bit of a pop. So right now I'm between MEDS and MRIN. Top two stocks that I'm watching right now. So top two stocks that I'm watching right now, MRIN for the mid candle, and then we also have MEDS, looking to see where this is actually going to bottom out. KTRA again is our back burner sleeper above $2.47 there on KTRA, and the fact that we're right there off support team is a reason why I want to give this a shot, right? So I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot with about 10 cents a stop. So I'm going to put my stop underneath that 240. So I'm long right now at 248. I'll let it breathe about 242 right underneath that low. Again, looking to see if we can hold above. If not, it's all good, but I think, we have some decent potential. I'm going to go like a 238 stop on that play. I'll risk literally 10 cents. KTRA, just to see if it does anything. It was worth a quick $100 loss. I wanted to see if it was going to hold and pop. So it is what it is. I like the play because we had good news. We got a low float play. It definitely was trying to fight to hold. And again, nothing ever works out 100% of the time. I still think KTRA could definitely see some action today. There goes MRIN team. MRIN starting to go for that mid candle. All right, so right now I'm watching MRIN here. I want to wait for one more little pullback, right? We just went from around 1160 to 1260 without a pullback. Let's get a little pullback. Let's see if we can nail this and ride this for the mid candle today. Right now, if it breaks over yesterday's high, that's where we get a lot of activity and a lot of action here over on MRIN. Where's yesterday's high? Yesterday's high was right up there around 1345. My goodness, MRIN team, mid candle breakout. Woo! Let's go. And we are getting halted. MRIN. I'm ready to trade this out of the hole. I'm ready to trade this out of the hole. And what I'm looking to do is wait for a gap up above yesterday's highs. A gap up above 1350 would be great. So about a 20-25 cent gap up. Again, if we come down to that 1345, that's where I'm going to start putting orders in the system. So right now, MRIN, we're starting to see that mid candle breakout. Let's go! So MEDS, a break over that 954, you have room to 10 and then 1079. Right? So MEDS, a break over 954, you have room to 10. And then your next target's going to be right around like 1079 to 1080 here on MEDS. Now we have CERE, another possible mid-candle breakout play. We saw MRIN work out really nice. Let's see if CERE does anything for us. CERE just doesn't have as much hype, as much volume. Right, this one does have room up towards around $29.37. So right now, CERE could definitely be another mid-candle breakout, but we don't have as much hype as we had over on MRIN. So right now, support, we can draw it back down off the open right around 26.54. MRIN was halted at 936.16, so we're looking at 941.16. We still have a few minutes to go here over on MRIN. We're watching CERE for that possible pullback into the open for the possible next leg up and see if we can get the mid candle on CERE as well. MEDS getting hit a little bit. CPOP is still halted. That was about a 10-minute halt there. So right now, MRIN will be live, 941.16, all right? We got about a minute to go, so all eyes here on MRIN out of the halt. Right now on MRIN, where we got buyers at? So right now on MRIN, we have buyers at $13.31, $13.80, $14. So definitely looking like we'll get a little bit of a gap up here over on MRIN. We're all over MRIN, JR. We're all over it, MRIN. We've been talking about this since yesterday. It was in our morning stock newsletter. We discussed it this morning for the mid-candle breakout. We are here. We are prepared. We are good to go. So right now, we have about 10 seconds until we're live, and I'm seeing a slight gap up right now. About 1280, 1380. It's all over the place. So let's see. We're live. And I did not get filled. How did I not get filled on that play? My orders, it just happened too fast. I had orders all over this play. Beautiful to the penny. Halt level. I didn't get filled for some reason. And that sucks, because that would have been a freaking killer trade. So we are getting that mid-candle breakout, baby. So right now, MRIN, we're starting to see that mid-candle form. So we just got to get a nice little pullback, team. That's it. Just got to get a nice little pullback. But this bad boy is absolutely ripping and running. How's MEDS looking? MEDS all the way back down at 810. 810 is a good level, right? 810 is a decent little level of support. Let's see if we can bottom right around this 810 to 815 level here on MEDS for the possible leg back on up. So right now, number one play to watch is going to be MRIN, team. So MRIN has room to $16.10 and then room up towards around 18. And these were just levels that I've had marked up on this play since we've been watching it over the past, few days. And it does have room to retest those highs from Tuesday of 1879. Right now, MRIN is not slowing down. MRIN, let's go mid candle. Woo, buddy. Woo, buddy. MEDS, we want to see a transition from sellers to buyers, right? We're in a little bit of this downtrend right now. We want to see a nice little double bottom. We want to get the confirmation of a reversal above that level of support. And we can see that traders are respecting it initially, but we want a W. We want a little double bottom, all right? Yes, and I am long KTRA. So I got an entry right around 249 on 1,200 shares for that curl on up. My first trade, I got stopped out quick, but I still think KTRA has some great potential today. So again, I'm holding about 1,250 shares of this play right now. We just have to get above 275 if we want to get that next leg up. Right now, MEDS, all we're looking for here is a little bit of that double bottom. A little double bottom above 814 support. We can definitely see the next leg on up. MRIN is going to get halted right here, 1623, team. So we had our first gap up out of the halt, washed on out. Big, nice move. We're looking for another gap up, wash out to the halt. Nice, big move. We have room to 18 and then room to 1879. Anything over that level, room to 20. All right, so again, MRIN looking really good, looking really nice. And right now, I haven't been able to get a trade on it. I wanted to pull the trigger here, but I was like, guys, it just went from around what? 1163 to 1263 without a pullback. I'd have been silly to buy it up here. I'm happy that it ran. I'm happy that it pushed. I hope you guys were able to get in on some MRIN and you guys are banking right now. Got Chase over there getting in right before the halt. You're definitely in before 13. You're up $3 a share. Way to kill it. Way to crush it. That's what I'm talking about. Here's MEDS on the possible double bottom play. All right, team. MEDS on the possible double bottom. So if you're looking at getting out of your MRIN, again, you want to see a gap up. If it drops back below that 1620, I would start taking profit because you'll probably see a halt to the downside. But if it gaps up and it holds above 1620, you have room to 18 and then room to 1879 first targets. There's your double bottom. I was getting ready to pull the trigger there, but again, I want to make sure I get you guys' questions answered. I was getting ready to be a buyer at 825 there on MEDS off that double bottom. You guys see that? Again, you got boom, boom, double bottom. You got volume starting to move in. We saw a transition from selling, market structure, into buying. That's exactly what you want to see to get long off those levels of support for a nice, proper reversal play. That is now up over 50 cents a share from the entry on MEDS. So I hope someone got MEDS. All right, I hope someone was able to grab MEDS as I was talking to you guys about it. MRIN halted at 944.47. We're looking at 949.47. All right, so we got quite a bit of time. KTRA trying to get that U-shape curl off the 9 EMA right around the open. Definitely looking to possibly break VWAP at 270. A break over 275 on KTRA. Watch for a lot of volume to move on into this play. Right? Watch for a lot of volume to move over this play over 275 for a quick spike up towards around $3. So right now on KTRA, I took my stops from 10 cents up to break even, right? We're up 20 cents a share on the play. What happened? What the fuck just happened? That's a glitch in the system. Wow. So KTRA. Nice glitch on my broker. All right, let me log in real quick. That's not happened in a long time. Let me log in real quick. So I moved my stop up to break even, and it's showing it filled me. I'm curious to see if I'm actually still in. Nope, I'm gonna have to send an email to the lat speed because it actually filled me at break even, but the stock is up 20 cents a share. So I'll get that whole trade reimbursed. Let me shut down and let me see if there's an update on Lightspeed real quick. There's an update. All right, 1 second. Let me update real quick, team. Yep. Well, that sucks. That would have been a profitable trade. I mean, I'd still be making money. So basically, what time did I execute that trade? 2 minutes ago. Price was at 268 on that 1,200 share position. I was up 20 cents a share. So I was up about $250. So they owe me $250 because they, yeah, system glitch. That's only happened once before, but all right, we're updated. Let's see if we get logged back in. If it updated, I'll probably not have any. Yep, it was an update. That sucks. All right, cool. So realistically on the day, I gotta send an email to Lightspeed, but I should be up. My account doesn't even show the right fill. So once they adjust my fill at the 20 cents, when the current market value, when the stop loss trick, I don't know how that happened. But long story short, I'm up about $300 on the day, which sucks. I still wanted to hold KTRA, but you know, shit happens. So with that being said, we're updated. We're good to go. Hopefully no other issues. We're good. I'm going to send them an email over lunch and we're going to get that all taken care of. Yeah, MRIN is an absolute beast. I hope someone got in. You know, I really hope someone was getting in for the mid candle, right around 12 bucks. If KTRA breaks over the VWAP and that 275, watch for some volume to move in for a nice move up towards around $3. Kevin getting in at 1250. Nice. Good stuff. BGI is doing nothing today. BGI can come off watch. CERE, this one doesn't look like it's going to do anything, but we'll still kind of just keep it on the back burner. MRIN is our #1 watch today, team. CPOP has been halted like 5 times today, which makes it no fun. So CPOP, I know it's a new IPO stock, but this stock's been halted like a million times today, which makes it no fun whatsoever. Maybe there was a, KTRA starting to look a little weak. And MEDS, it's trying to curl above 814. I would want to wait until we get a rebreak at 875 to really make sure we have that nice potential to around 950. And then maybe up towards around 10 and then 1079 here on MEDS. But right now, if it cracks below this level of support, you can see it all the way back down towards around 769 and then back down towards around 929 to 930. Todd, am I swing trading any of these? I am not, right? I do not usually look to swing trade until the end of the day, right? Because anything can happen from now until 4 o'clock. If I'm going to swing trade something, normally that's a mover, right? A top penny stock gainer. I'm going to wait until the end of the day to see how we close and see how we look. And then, go ahead and gauge a swing trade. But it's rare that I swing trade a lot of these top gaining penny stocks because we do see a lot of offerings, right? A penny stock runs up 100%. There's people still in it. They issue an offering. The stock drops back down and dumps, right? So it's very rare that I swing trade a lot of these top gaining penny stocks. I find setups that, really don't have a lot of interest until it really starts setting up. GRAY, we were in the swing trade on the 16th, right? We were taking profit. We were still in. We were hitting second target, right? This was a beautiful swing trade for me. I also took CVU for the swing trade, right? I really liked that trend line bounce on the daily. I really liked that trend line bounce. I really liked the fact that we were consolidating above 324 and we got target. So I find plays like this to swing, right? I find these very, very low risk, moderate reward plays. CVU, right? Stocks like GRAY. I'm buying at $5 off that 20 EMA. My stops are like 20 cents. I'm looking for $2 of profit. That was a killer swing trade, right? We locked in 30 to 35% gains in the matter of a week, week and a half on GRAY. I like finding stocks like this to swing trade. But top gaining stocks like MEDS, top gaining stocks like MRIN, they're just a lot riskier to actually swing trade these because, again, we see a lot of offerings drop on some of these top gaining stocks. Right? XELA. Check that out. XELA. Right? This stock gapped up from around 147. Ran all the way up towards around 258. Ran to 311. Guess what? It hit $4. They drop an offering. Look, it's all the way back down. Imagine how many people are in this play swinging it. They drop an offering and it goes from 360 all the way down to 250. All because of an offering. This is why I do not swing trade a lot of these top gaining penny stocks like XELA because we sometimes see a lot of these offerings. And I mean, look at that dump, right? And it is just dumping, dumping, dumping. And I guarantee someone's still holding the bag on XELA. Unfortunately, but I guarantee someone is. So guys, MRIN, you guys are getting paid today. Good job, good work, plus $5 a share right into Tuesday's highs, and we're right above Tuesday's highs, looking to hit $20 next. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Way to crush it. Way to kill it. Oh, out at 1880, you took that all the way to resistance, my guy. Way to crush it. Way to kill it. Ow! I love it. I love it. Let's see some profits flood in. Let's see some profits. We got a big profit over on YouTube. We got $2,975. That is what I'm talking about. Good stuff. My goodness. Now I have to ask, was MRIN even on your watch list for the mid-candle breakout? Just curious. I'm just curious. Yes, good job. That is amazing profits right there. Those are profits when you walk away for the day. You enjoy those profits. I was just curious, that's all. You demand it, I was not, right? So again, if you guys haven't gotten the morning newsletter, that's why it's important you guys get the morning newsletter, all right? So again, it's free. Go ahead and subscribe to it. Get it. MRIN was on our morning newsletter. MRIN was something we were talking about yesterday. MRIN was something we had on High Watch, right? So again, that's why it's important. That's a perfect testament on just showing up, spending 30 minutes to 45 minutes in our free stream. At least you find out something that maybe you didn't know of, and you can make killer profits like $2,975. Double bottom on which play? Which one are we looking at? MRIN, I don't see a double bottom. MEDS, don't see anything on KTRA. Well, I'm happy for you. I'm proud. I'm excited for you. It's just absolutely amazing seeing awesome profits like $2,000, almost $3,000. Those are the profits, again, where you just go ahead and walk away for the day and you go enjoy life and you enjoy those profits. What a way to start your July. So before we kill the stream on YouTube, all right, so MEDS, here are your levels, right? You can definitely see it try and bottom around 729. You crack below 729, down towards around 669. Below 669, 620. What do we want to see on MEDS before we get involved? What do we want to see, guys? Again, the stock is downtrending. Downtrending. If it keeps downtrending, all we want to do is wait for the double bottom and wait for the confirmation of a higher high. And that's when we could see the stock start to grind back up. So when we get the confirmation of the higher high, we also want to see a transition if volume from buyers, right? So volume, the higher high, we could definitely start to see the stock move on up. But again, we have to wait for that double bottom, right, to form at a level of support. And our levels of support, once again, we have light support at 729, 669, $6.20. All right, so again, we're waiting for one of these levels to actually hold on up, get a transition, higher high with the double bottom or the higher low with increased buying volume. That should signal a nice little reversal to where we can actually make some profits here on MEDS. And then lastly, MRIN, number one stock I want you guys focused on the day. We do have support back down towards around 1734, which is basically what? That is Tuesday's close. And we can see here that it is trying to hold above that level, right? So right now, that's a little level. If we come down and look at that little wick, that's going to be a level, 1557. And then we have 1471, and then all the way back down at 1331, which was yesterday's open off the red day. So again, what do we want to do? We want to wait for a transition, right? Right now, we have not yet really popped off the 9 EMA. If we hold above that 9 EMA, right, and we break above 1840, watch for the next leg up. If it holds the higher low, if it consolidates and holds above the 9 EMA, again, a little bit of a flag, move to the upside, consolidating, decreased volume, above a level of support. Watch for the break over 1840. that's an area where volume will move on in, and you can see the next leg up on MRIN. All right, so again, awesome job. Awesome work. I absolutely love working with each and every one of you, especially over on YouTube. Definitely inside of chat. You guys are the team. Love it every single day, but I love seeing you guys profit. I love seeing you guys come on in and take some value away from these streams. So, that being said, enjoy those profits. Have an amazing rest of your day. And I don't see you tomorrow in our stream. Have a very nice holiday weekend. Enjoy your 4th of July. Be safe. And I will see you back here on Tuesday because the market is closed on Monday. So we got our stream kicking off tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. over on YouTube. And then again, I will see you guys back here bright and early Tuesday morning if I don't see you tomorrow. So have an amazing holiday 4th of July weekend. Enjoy those profits. Have a good day. And I hope to see you guys inside of chat and actually have you a part of the team coming on up to where we can continue to make these profits, not just in the first 30 minutes of the day, but the whole entire day, and also all of the other amazing value that we push here inside Alpha Day Trading. So again, you guys have any questions, shoot me an email, josh@alphadaytrading.com. I look forward to seeing you inside of chat. I look forward to working with you. Happy and safe trading, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning.